Silvera Silvera Family A 3-year-old boy died last week after having an allergic reaction at his Manhattan preschool, his family said. The boy, Silvera, was allergic to dairy and had been given a grilled cheese sandwich. Elijah was a student at the 7th Avenue Center for Family Services in Harlem, a program overseen by the city's Administration for Children's Services and the Health Department. The health department said it had closed the school on Wednesday for inadequate supervision of a child and for failing to follow its own written safety plan. The site also houses a universal PrEC program, part of Mayor de Blasier's effort to provide free pre-kindergarten to all New York City 4-year-olds, but Elijah was not a UPK student. A GoFundMe page set up this week by a family friend said that on November 3, Elijah was given a grilled cheese sandwich by an adult at the PrEC, despite them knowing and having documented that he has a severe allergy to dairy. Elijah went into anaphylactic shock and was taken to the pediatric at Harlem Hospital, where, tragically, they were unable to save him. A spokesman for the fire department said that no FDNY ambulances were called to that PrEC center on Friday. Ruben Porras, a cousin of Elijah's father, said the school did not call an ambulance but called the boy's mother instead. She then took him to the hospital. Christopher R. Miller, a spokesman for the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, said in a statement, "There is nothing more important than the safety of our children and we are deeply saddened by this tragedy. We will get to the bottom of what happened here. In the meantime, we closed the Center for Family Services and are continuing to aggressively investigate what happened and whether the facility could have done something differently to prevent this tragedy." Mr. Miller said that there was a safety plan in place for Elijah at the center, but he declined to say whether there was an EpiPen on site that could have treated the boy's symptoms, citing the ongoing investigation. On Thursday, Lorelei Vargas, a deputy commissioner at the Administration for Children's Services, visited the preschool, a brick building with PrEC for all signs in its windows and a brightly colored mural out front, splashed with the words "Fun, Read, and Friends." There were no red flags at the center, Ms. Vargas said. "We do believe that this was an isolated event." The GoFundMe page said that in addition to memorial expenses, the family was raising money for counseling for Elijah's brother, Sebastian, 5, and to pay for a second, independent autopsy because it is unclear where responsibility for Elijah's death will fall between the PrEC and the hospital itself. The page continued, "We dread the upcoming holiday season without our little boy. We are lost." Follow Elizabeth A. Harris on Twitter at Liz_A_Harris. A version of this article appears in print on November 10, 2017, on page A25 of the New York edition with the headline "Boy Dies After Allergic Reaction at Preschool."